मी थांबलोय तुमच्यासाठी. स्टार्ट करू सर?
हो करा सर.
Okay, sir. So, good morning to everyone. I am Dr. Yogesh Arjun Chaudhary, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Physics, Sri Pancham Kemraj Mahavidyalaya, Savantwadi, Sindhu district. I am the one of the participant for this short-term course in leadership skill and development, and my roll number is 37. I am very much thankful to MMTTC, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, for giving me an opportunity to introduce today's dynamic resource person, Dr. Abhjeet Thakur sir. First of all, I welcome you, sir, in this STC on leadership skill and development. Dr. Abhjeet Thakur sir is an accomplished academician and researcher with 16 years of experience in higher education, research supervision, institutional development, and ERP implementation in the respective institutions. Sir has held several academic and administrative roles in reputed institutions and has contributed significantly to curriculum development, quality assurance in case of NAC Bangalore, and student development initiatives. Currently, sir is working as a senior assistant professor and PhD guide in Sri Balaji University, Pune from 2023 onwards. Sir has handled many key responsibilities like ERP implementation at BIMM, then Board of Studies in the subject Business Analytics, NAC in charge for Criteria 5, Student Progression Criteria, and Sports Coordinator at Balaji Institute of Modern Management. Previously, sir has handled many academic roles like Senior Assistant Professor at Christ University, Lavasa campus, then NAC in charge for Criteria 3, BOH Chairman in the subject Production and Operation Management, then many more faculty development efforts. Before that, sir was affiliated with MGM University at Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. He was at this institution, sir was worked as an associate professor and PhD supervisor, then NAC coordinator, as an IT coordinator for NAC, ERP coordinator, and administrative officer at this institution. Sir has started his journey from JSPM institution, Pune, as a lecturer. Sir has completed PhD from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University in 2017, then MBA with specialization in manufacturing management from Yashwantrao Chauhan Maharashtra Open University, Nashik in 2022. Sir has also completed Master of Computer Application degree from Pune University, then PG program in Business Administration from St. Joseph College, Bangalore in 2004, and BSc from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University in 2003. With his dynamic personality, sir has taught a number of subjects like business analytics, HR analytics, supply chain analytics, then ERP, production and operation management, business intelligence, programming, C, Java and Python, tools like Tableau and DBMS, operation research and project management analytics. Sir has published 14 research papers in the reputed journal with 3 Scopus Index, 2 Springer, Nature, and 1 ABDC journal. In addition with this, sir has published 2 patents. His area of research includes business analytics and data-driven decision-making, ERP system and academic administrations, curriculum design and NAC accreditation, programming and applied technology in management. So for this session, I welcome you, sir. With these few words, I will conclude my biodata introduction. Thank you very much, sir, for giving me an opportunity to interact with you. Thank you very much. Over to you, sir.
Thank you for the detailed introduction, sir. So, good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you. It's a pleasure to be here with such a dedicated group of educators, administrators, and change makers. Today we will have a critical conversation on strategic planning and decision making, specifically for the universities. A topic that sits at the very heart of every educational institution, its excellence and educational transformation. In the current landscape of higher education, change is no longer occasional, it is a constant. So we are faced with rapid technological advancements, evolving student needs, global competition, funding uncertainties, and increasing accountability. In this environment, ad hoc decisions are no longer sufficient. We need deliberate. We need deliberate and data-driven, forward-looking strategies. And this is where strategy, planning, and effective decision making comes into the picture. Let me begin with a simple question to everyone: that where do we want our university to be in the next 5 or 10 years, and how do we get there? Strategic planning helps us answering this question. It gives us a roadmap aligned with our mission and vision that can guide our priorities, allocate our resources wisely, and enable our teams to work in collaboration. But planning alone is not sufficient. A real power lies in the implementation part, that is execution. Making decisions that are timely, inclusive, and impact driven. Whether it's about curriculum reforms, new programs, infrastructure, student engagement, or faculty development. Our choices must be both strategically sound and operationally feasible. So over the next couple of hours, we are going into the details of some topics like how to align departmental and institutional vision and mission statements, how to set smart goals and define measurable outcomes, framework for academic decision making, and we will go through some case examples of some universities which have implemented various technologies which transform themselves through the strategy. So to do this, you don't need to be a management expert. Just you need to have a strategic planning and a commitment towards continuous improvement and collaboration. Let's use this session not just as a lecture, but think critically, reflect deeply, and plan practically, which going to help our university to become a university of excellence. And because what we do today shapes the learning and journeys of the thousands of students tomorrow. So I'll start my presentation with a with this introduction, and we will go into the details of these topics. So let me share my screen first, and then we will have a detailed discussion on this. And feel free to ask me question or doubts if you have any during the presentation, so that no doubts will be uncleared during the session. So let me present. Yeah, is it screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is visible, sir.
Yeah, I hope I am audible also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So the topic the center has given to me is the strategic planning and decision making in education or higher education for making the higher education more impactful for the students. So So the topics which we are going to cover in this is vision and mission statements and its alignment with the various activities which we perform in the institution. We will go into the details of SMART goals and how these SMART goals are set and how this can be measured. That also we will see. And in the end, we will go into the details of decision making, where the leadership of the various institutions and universities, how they can take, get benefit of this decision making, which we generally call as a data-driven decision making, and improve our various processes in the organization or universities. So let me start with the vision and mission alignment for educational goals. So like every organization has a vision and mission. The universities are also having vision and mission in place. And those vision and mission has to be aligned with the educational goal. So we need to continuously check on the vision and mission and the goals related with that. And we have to align all our activity towards this vision and mission. And this is going to help the organization or the universities to maintain the quality education and to measure the outcome of what we are doing. And subsequently, this also helps us in achieving our goals. So first of all, we will go through the objectives of this first session. We will understand first of all what vision and mission is and the difference between vision and mission. We'll see some examples also. And we'll go into why these alignment of vision mission is important for any organization. And we will see some current practices which help the organizations or universities in the implementation part. So first of all, let us understand what vision and what mission is. So every university, I hope there are many people are from different universities, and every university has some vision, and based on that vision, they created some mission statements. So as far as vision is concerned, vision is always a future focused, which gives us an idea about what the university want to be in next 5 or 10 years or in coming futures. And based on that, there are some mission statements has to be generated. And those vision statements are nothing but what they need to do to achieve that vision. And basically the mission statements are focused on the present, and there is a purpose for every vision statement, and all vision statements are aligned with the institutional goals or the goals which we have set for our stakeholders. So basically, if we see the difference between vision and mission, so vision is always a future focused and mission is a present focused. In vision, we see what we want to do in coming future, and mission, we find out why do we exist, what are we doing to achieve that vision. Vision is always inspirational, and mission, we talk about the action which we perform to make our inspiration or make our goal or vision successful or to achieve those vision. Vision, basically, it's a long term. Maybe as I said in the beginning, that you can have vision for 5 years, 10 years. And mission is present or ongoing, which we use those statements for achieving our vision. So these are the key differences between vision and mission, in which vision focuses more on the future, vision focuses more on long-term goals or long-term activities, and mission, which we prepare the statements or we create a mission for a specific university. These mission has to be aligned with our vision. So whatever vision we have set, we can achieve those visions with the help of mission statements. So let us take some examples of vision and mission statement. So vision could be any university want to become a global leader in transformative education. So the university which they have set the vision for themselves that they want to become a global leader in transformative education. That means they want to transform the education, and subsequently that will help students to achieve their goals and objectives. This is the mission. And when we talk about mission, there are many mission statements which we can have, which can contribute to the vision of the university. For example, educate diverse students through inclusive teaching. So as we know that the university, the structure of the university is such a that it accommodates lots of students from diverse backgrounds. And now due to the NEP, all of you might be knowing that now the university or every multidisciplinary approach they have to follow, wherein you may have students from different backgrounds, diverse backgrounds, and those who are interested in different courses, they can select those courses and get the knowledge out of it. So when you want to transform any education, or when you transform your students in a such a way that they can become a better human being, so you need to have such types of mission statements which can achieve those vision. So these are few examples of statements any organization or any university is having. So I know that the University of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University and other universities, state universities, every university is having its vision and mission statements, and every stakeholder of it is following some objectives, guidelines to achieve those vision through the mission. That is ongoing process which will contribute to the vision statement. Then why this alignment is important? Why do we need to align our vision and mission? Why need to align these vision mission statements to our activities, to our daily objectives of different curriculum? That
सॉरी फॉर इंटरप्शन सर, आवाज खूप कमी येतो तुमचा.
Hello,
आवाज खूप कमी येतो सर.
Okay, let me check. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible,
Is
but
it clear
volume
now?
is low.
Okay, let me check. Let me check. Now am I audible properly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the feedback. Right. So we need to align our mission and vision and mission with our objectives, and why this alignment is important, that we will understand first. When we align our vision, mission, and objectives of the university, it gives us direction how we want to achieve, because we achieve the vision. See, whenever we define such statements in vision and mission, we need to check whether we are, reaching to that level, whether we are, aligning, or whether we are meeting those expectations. For that, we need to have these types of goals, mission statements, which will contribute to the vision of the organization. And when we have vision which is aligned with the mission, and mission aligned with the objectives, this gives us a direction that how we are going to achieve the vision or missions which we have defined. So when we want to have such types of statements, it has to be aligned with each other so that it gives us a direction to achieve whatever we have decided for our university. This also ensures the consistency because with the help of these mission statements and objectives, we try to work out how we are going to go ahead to achieve this statement, achieve the vision statement. And to achieve that, we need to consistently perform, because unless and until we are completely focusing on our objectives, missions, and vision, it is not possible to achieve that. So we need to continuously work on how we have to achieve our objectives first, and how these objectives are aligned with the mission statements, and how these mission statements contributing to the vision statement. So this is it's like a chain, whether every statement is having impact on the other, and every statement's outcome or every performance measurement is going to have an impact on the other statements. So this alignment, when you align everything, when your vision is aligned with your missions and mission statements, and your mission statement is aligned with the goals set for your institution or your department, or objectives of various department under the university umbrella. So you must ensure that you are consistently following those objectives, which is going to contribute to the mission statements, and ultimately that will contribute to the vision of the university. The alignment also unites faculty, because when we have such types of alignment, or when we have such types of vision, mission statement, vision, mission, and goals set for the university, as I discussed, or as I mentioned at the beginning, that this is a collaborative work. Any university department or any person cannot work in isolation. Everybody has to come into the picture, and they have to work together to achieve those objectives. Individual cannot achieve those objectives. So everybody has to contribute to achieving those objectives, which will ultimately contribute to the mission statements, and that will contribute to the vision statement. So when we have such types of alignment, it will unite the faculty members or the staff members across the departments, across the university. This is also an important feature of the alignment, because we have such collaborative teams which will completely focusing on these mission statements, and they are working on achieving those mission statements and the vision of the university. Then this is going to enhance the reputation of the university. See, when everybody is working together for a common goal, this is going to help the organization, or in this case the universities, to improve their operations, to improve their various processes in the organization. And this will ultimately enhance the reputation, that every activity which you are doing, that is contributing to the objectives and mission statement of the university. And if you are doing that, and whose outcome will be measured to find out how you are achieving those goals, or how you are following the mission statements, this will build your reputation as an university. And this also helps in various accreditations, like NAC or NBA or any other accreditation. Like, for example, for private university, there is AACSB assessment we have. So this when we have such types of activities or departmental objectives in place, and everybody is working towards it, then this will automatically enhances the reputation of the university. Then if there is a misalignment of vision, mission statements, or between your mission and the objectives, So there are signs which you get it from that. Our first sign is conflicting departmental practices. So if you see, university comprises of various departments, and every department is autonomous to take their own decisions, and they may have different practices to follow. But if your vision statement and mission statements are not aligned with the departmental objectives, then you may have different department which are having different practices, which may not align to our common mission or common vision. So when you have misalignment, that means your mission statements or vision is not aligned with the departmental objectives, then you may have conflicting department practices. So every department may have different practice, which may cause problem during the outcome measurement, and ultimately this will create problem when we go for different types of accreditation. This is first sign of misalignment, that every department is working in isolation, though they have a complete autonomy, but they should design the objectives in a such a way that that should contribute to the mission statement, and whatever objectives we are setting for the department, for our department, that has to be measured with the activities, day-to-day activities which we are performing. So we need to align our practices, departmental practices, to the objectives which are going to contribute to the mission statement. So if you do not have such types of alignment, that means your mission statement is saying something and your objectives are different, or though you have defined your objectives properly which are contributing to the mission statements, but your practices or your activities are not contributing to the objectives or not giving the outcome for your objectives, then this problem happens. And once you have identified that there are different practices happening in the university departments, then you must understand that this is a misalignment of our activities with the mission statement or the objectives. Then the second sign of misalignment is when the faculty members or the staffs are unsure about the priorities, which activity has to be given what type of priority. Say, for example, if we are more focused on specific objectives, that we need to ensure that there should not be any, student, leaving the courses or leaving the programs in between. So student attrition, that has to be checked. And if you want to improve that, that is your goal, then you should have the priority of making students engaged in the department so that they can be in the department and work on various activities which we are deciding for themselves. So as a faculty member, as a staff member, we know we do lots of activities in the universities apart from teaching or apart from our basic job description, which we actually get it from the university. But apart from that, we do lots of other work. So as a faculty member or as a staff member, we should understand that which activities has to be given priority and which activities we can do it later. So priority has to be defined by the faculty members. If they are not aware of what priorities they should have for various activities, then also that also contribute to the misalignment, because if you don't know the priority of the activities, that means you are not going to achieve the objectives which you have set for your department. Then another sign of misalignment is gaps between vision and activities. So in between vision and activities, we have mission. So from vision, we find out what are the mission statements. And from the mission statement, we identify our objectives.
and objectives of these various departments. And from those objectives, to achieve those objectives, we define some activities. So if your activities are not contributing to the objectives of the department, and ultimately which contributes to the mission and vision, if you have gap in between that, then you should think upon the activities which you have designed. So every activity which we are doing in the university or in the department, that has to be some reason or some alignment with the one or the other objectives or one or the other mission statement of the university. Because the activity which we which do not contribute to such types of objectives or such types of mission statement, we should give less priorities or less priority to those activities, or we need to rethink upon those activities, because the activities or the work which we are doing in the department, that has some or the other link to the objective of the organization. And if there is no link between your objectives and the activities, then that means there is a definitely gap between your vision statement and your activities. So this is again a sign of misalignment. So you cannot align that, because your activities will not contribute to the objectives of the department, and ultimately then your objectives will not contribute to the mission statements, and your vision will not be get fulfilled. So these are the signs of misalignment, and as a staff member of the university, we should look into these misalignments, and we try to rectify these misalignments. And if we work on this, then definitely we can achieve what we have set for ourselves. Then to do this, like in the previous slide, we have seen that if there is a gap between vision and activities, then you can consider that there is a misalignment in your vision and mission, or vision and your activities. Then what we need to do, you need to review your own vision and mission. Okay, so you need to review your own vision and mission, and you need to identify whether the statements are clear. Because when we set a vision for our university, or mission statements for that matter, for the vision, for achieving the vision, we must understand that, is it giving us a clear statement, or is it giving us a detail about what we want to achieve. If it is not, then you need to review your vision and mission statement. So setting up vision and mission statements are very important for the organization. And if you have set vision mission for your organization, you need to check whether the activities are consistent enough to contribute to the mission statements. And those statements, again, mission statement is contributing to the vision, achieving the vision. So we need to analyze all our activities which are, we are working towards the departmental goal or departmental objectives. And those, we need to identify whether these activities are consistent enough to contribute to the vision and mission statement. So as a faculty member, or as a staff member, or as an educator, we must we must review these vision and mission statements. And if we do not have that authority of reviewing or changing the vision mission, at least we can make the activities doable, which can contribute to the vision and mission statements set by the university officials. So we need to analyze our departmental activities, whether these activities are contributing to the vision statement and mission statements. And if not, then we have to revise those activities, and we need to design those activities in such a way that which can contribute to the vision and mission statement. So reviewing our activities, as a faculty members, we are limited with our activities because we cannot change vision mission of the university. So we can contribute here in the activities which can again contribute to the vision mission statement. So we need to define such activities, and we have to review those activities every now and then, and we have to see to it that whether that is contributing to the vision mission statements or not. Then how do we align the our activities towards the vision mission statements? So there are certain steps or practical steps we can call it as. We can follow those practical steps and align ourselves to the vision and mission of the university. So first of all, we need to communicate. So there should be a transparent communication between the department, the staff members in the department, and they should have continuous meetings to update the syllabus, to update various activities, whether they should brainstorm in the meetings that how we can contribute to the objectives which we have set for the department. So we are talking about the steps which we can take for our department. So the vision mission we cannot change for our university, but we can change the activities which we are doing, which will be contributing to the vision mission statement. So for that we must have a transparent communication in which we should take feedback from the students, we should take feedback from the other stakeholders, and accordingly we can create a syllabus, and ultimately that is going to contribute to the mission statement. Then second is this is for the the basic things we do in the university, that is preparing syllabus and creating syllabus to the industry requirement, as per the industrial requirement that we do, and ultimately for various universities, the mission could be the placements, or mission could be achieving higher educational percentage. So based on that, you can define various types of activities, and you can start with the preparation of syllabus for that matter. Then second, once we have done that rigorously, then we can go into the integration part, where we are going to plan how we are going to impart the education or impart the syllabus to the students, and what are the measurable activities which we can do to monitor whether the activities which we have planned has been successfully completed, or whether that has impact on our organizational or departmental objectives or not. So that planning you need to do, and for that you need to have various policies, various procedures, and that has to be prepared at the departmental level, and you have to integrate all your planning to the policies and procedures which you have defined for various activities. So integration is also very important, because merely creating syllabus for that can be one component of achieving your vision mission statement, but you need to define certain activities, define certain policies which can give you some insights or some output that you can measure, that yes, whatever we have designed for the students, that is being achieved. So for that, integration of all this is very important. And in the end, we need to collect feedback also. We need to collect feedback from the students, whether that activity has benefited the students in improving their skills, in improving their understanding, improving their knowledge. And also we need to take feedback from the faculty members also, because we need to understand whether the faculty members are facing any difficulty in implementing those activities which we have designed. Because designing and creating various activities, procedures for the department is easy, but difficult is implementation part. And when we want to measure whatever we are doing, then it becomes more difficult, because measuring what we are doing is a very difficult task. So we need to have the activities in such a way that we can measure it. And once we measure it, we can align that output to the mission statements or vision statement. So that is why implementation part, which is with the faculty members and the students, we need to take their feedback and we need to understand their perspective also, because they are ultimately, student is the ultimate gainer from the system. So we need to understand their role, their perspective also regarding various activities, as well as we need to understand the students, faculty's feedback also, because they are going to implement those activities. So this is how you can align whatever activities which you have decided for your organization or your department to the vision statement and mission statements. And all activities which we are designing, that must be outcome based and that must be quantifiable. That means we must measure those activities. So this is how you can align the objectives of your department to the vision statement and mission statement. Let us take one example of alignment in practice. I have not mentioned the university name. I have hypothetically taken one name, but the alignment they have done was the real, but I have not mentioned the real name of the university. So I have taken a hypothetical name. So let us understand that. So there is a Green Valley University whose vision statement is to be a globally recognized center of excellence in teaching, research, and innovation that fosters inclusive development and lifelong learning. So if you see this vision statement, it is a futuristic. So they want to be a globally recognized university, which is excellent in terms of teaching, research, and innovation, and which can work on inclusive development. That means nowadays we are talking about inclusivity a lot. So we need to have such an environment where everybody is everybody gets chance to develop themselves with various ways, and it should also supports lifelong learning. So this is a vision statement. So they want to be in this field, and they want to recognized as a global, recognized globally for various parameters like teaching, research. Now, to align this vision statement or to achieve this vision statement, they have created some mission statements. So these mission statements are to provide quality and affordable education to all sections of society. So they want to provide affordable education and quality education to all part of the society. Then they want to encourage interdisciplinary research and innovation. Nowadays, you know that the University Grants Commission also emphasizing on interdisciplinary research. So they want to be they want to encourage such types of interdisciplinary research and innovation. So this is their second mission statement. Third statement is to develop ethical leaders and responsible citizens. So one of the important part of knowledge imparting is to develop better citizens, to develop better human beings. So this is another statement they have designed for their university. And the fourth one is to collaborate with industry and society for sustainable development. So they want to collaborate with industry as well as society for sustainable development. So if you see, these four mission statements are contributing to the vision they have decided. So they want to become a globally recognized university in teaching, excellence in teaching. That means this excellence in teaching we can achieve through the first mission statement, that is provide quality and affordable education. Research can be achieved through the second mission statement, that is to encourage interdisciplinary research and innovation and inclusive development. So this inclusive development can be achieved with the fourth one, that is collaborate with the industry and society for sustainable development. And lifelong learning, this is this can be achieved through developing ethical leader, creating leaders and responsible citizens. Because as a citizens, our learning cannot stop at certain point of time. We are the the fraternity. We need to not a fraternity, but as a human being, we need to keep on learning throughout our life. So if you see, these are the mission statements which are contributing to the university's vision statement. So now you must understood that how this can be aligned. Now this is the vision and mission statement for the Green Valley University. Then the context was the vision mission statements are clearly defined for the university, and the context of this case is the university went for a NAC re-accreditation process, and during that internal audits which they have done, it revealed that various academic departments are functioning in silos. That means all the departments the university is having, they are working in isolation. They have their own processes, and that could be a problem in achieving the objectives or the mission statements. And their individual goals were not clearly aligned with university's vision and mission. So the department's goal or department's objectives are not aligning with the university's vision and mission. Now here we need to work, because the vision and mission is decided by the university, but we have the authority to work on the objectives or goals of our university department. So we can work on that. So during this internal audit, what problems they have identified is departmental vision mission statements were outdated. So whatever departmental vision mission or objectives you can say the departments have set, those are not reflecting to the university's central vision and mission or central goal. Faculties were unaware of university's long-term strategic plan. So as a faculty members, we must understand, or we must aware of the university's long-term and short-term strategic planning. Because unless and until we know that, it is difficult for us to define the goals, for our department. So this is another problem, and this problem has to be considered by the university officials also, because they should make their various departments aware about university's long-term and short-term strategic plan. Then only the department will work towards achieving that. The other problem they identified was research initiatives were fragmented and lacked social relevance. So whatever research is being done in the various departments, those departments are fragmented, and there is no societal impact on there is no societal impact of that research which they have started. So that was another issue with the university. And the extension activities which they have designed, they were not mapped to the institutional objectives. So this is another problem they have identified. So this is the context. So they did one internal audit, and through that audit they came to know about various problems in the departments, specifically the departments, because those departments are not aligning with the vision and mission statement of the university. So what steps they have taken for the alignment, that we will see. So first, they did a strategic planning because they want to go for the re-accreditation process, and they want to fix this problem. And for that, what they did was they created a 3-day workshop, which was, which includes the leaders of the university. That means head of the department, deans, the respective faculty leaders, and they also included students, because students also should aware about what are the different strategic planning their university has designed for themselves. So they did extensive 3-day workshop in which the management or the university officials, they talked about the university's vision, mission, and the SWOT analysis. And based on that, all the stakeholders of the university, the important stakeholders like faculty members and students, they come to know about the university strategic planning. So this was done at the university level. So that was their first plan, first step they took. Then at the department level, what they did was each department was asked to revise their vision and mission, which could align with the university's vision and mission. So as you know that every department is having its own vision, mission, or you can call it as objectives. So they were asked to revise their vision and mission or the objectives, which could align to the university's vision and mission. So that was the first, second thing they asked to the department. They also created cross-functional team. That means the team is formed for different purpose, and the team members are from different university departments, which ensure that there is a linkage between goals like innovation, inclusion, and sustainability, because these are very broader concepts, and these are the concepts which can be used in every department. So they created such teams which are more focused on innovation, inclusion, and sustainability. And the team includes the people from various departments. And third step, what they did was they mapped their program outcomes and the course outcomes with the institution's mission. So all of you are aware about we need to define our program outcomes and course outcomes, and that has to be mapped with the institution's vision and mission. So they asked the department to do the mapping, and they asked that department, various departments, to check whether that is contributing to the university's vision mission or not. Then in the third step itself, they asked new electives to be introduced specifically focusing on social innovation, ethics, and interdisciplinary, because that is the new criteria for the universities to follow. Uh, these are the steps the university has taken to make sure that all things are aligned with the university's vision and mission, or this vision mission statements. So this is how they have taken various steps to align their objectives, their activities to the vision and mission statement, to avoid these problems which they have identified, like the statements are not aligning with the university goals. The faculty members and students are not aware about strategic plan and all. So these problems which they have identified, they not only stopped at identifying those problems, but they identified the solution and they implemented those solutions with these three steps, uh, starting from the university level to the department level and to the level at the faculty, where faculties are asked to map their courses with the program outcomes and ultimately check whether that is meeting with the institution's mission or not. So this is how that university has taken steps to align the misalignment they did before the NAC accreditation. So this is how that these simple steps, or these steps, help them in achieving their the linkages between, or alignment between, their activities to the vision and mission of the university. Then the fourth step they took related with the research, and wherein they identified that these research projects should be aligned with the UN SDG goals, because Sustainable Development Goals, which has designed by the United Nations, whether those projects are aligning with those goals or not. And they asked their faculty members to align whatever projects they are doing with the sustainable development goals, so that they can achieve that alignment of the objectives. They also did the community engagement through the MOUs and local NGOs and the industries, so that the inclusivity can happen. They can develop the society as a whole with the help of various NGOs and industries. So community development is also very important for the vision and mission of that university, and that's why they did some community engagement programs with the help of MOUs and MOUs with the NGOs and various industries. By doing this, they strictly monitored all their activities and they took feedback, because merely doing these activities is not sufficient. Whether those activities are measured, or whether those activities are contributing to the vision and mission statement or not, that has to be monitored. And for that, they created one annual academic planning document, which is a document which worked on all their activities contribution to the vision and mission. So they created that document, and which helped them to measure whether their activities are contributing or not. So this important part also they did, because many universities or many departments, they identify the problems and they find out some solutions and they implement it. But monitoring and feedback is also very important, because whether we are implementing those activities rightly, that we must understand first, and whether those activities are contributing to the mission statement or vision statement. So that we need to monitor, and for that they have created one team which worked on the annual academic planning and document. Their IQAC cell, that is internal quality assurance cell, also added some metrics in their audit format, so that whatever activities you are doing, that has to be measured. Metrics are used to check whether we are aligning our activities or output of the activities to the vision mission statement or not. So this additional thing the IQAC cell has done. So they created some metrics for all the activities, and they did mapping of those activities to the vision mission statement. And once they did that, like I said in the previous slide, that monitoring and feedback is very important. So they did measure various activities, and based on that, they compared what was the alignment before and what was the alignment after implementation of those steps after 2 years. Because measuring those activities, we must have some time to spend, and we can measure only once we complete those activities. So this was the difference between the activities or the problem before alignment and the after solution what they have got. So if we see the related with the interdisciplinary courses, before the alignment or before they come to know about the problem, they had only 5 interdisciplinary courses. But after the alignment, after finding out various interdisciplinary courses, they started 18 interdisciplinary courses. So that was a big achievement for them, that previously it was only 5 interdisciplinary courses, but after implementing and after 2 years of implementation, they had 18 interdisciplinary courses. The research with social impact, though there are various researches they were having which had a societal impact, but that impact was only 12%. But after aligning it with the SDGs, UN SDGs, that has gone up to 38%. So that was again an achievement for that university. Faculty awareness of vision. There were 40% of faculty members who were aware about vision of the university. But after having those sessions with the faculty members, 87% faculty members were aware about the vision and mission statements of the university. So again, that has gone a very high. Then curriculum mission mapping score, they were having 62% because their curriculum was mapped with the mission statement, and the score of that was 62%. But after revising it, after doing revision in the curriculum, they achieved the 92% score. So again, it is incredible for the university in the 2 years that they achieved that much of score. Then student participation in outreach programs. So they conducted various outreach programs. But before the alignment, it was 22%. But since they have started various interdisciplinary courses and other outreach programs, it gone up to 60%. So this is how these metrics help to find out whether the activity which we are designing, the activities which we are doing, whether that is aligning with our vision mission statements or not. So these are the metrics. These are the few metrics I have mentioned, but there are lots of other metrics also included in the IQAC cell, which helped them to find out whether those activities are mapping with the vision mission statements, and how much it is mapping, how much impact those activities are having on the alignment. So that also help them to identify uh, or to measure their performance, or to measure their uh, you know uh, various activities uh, which are contributing to the vision and mission statement. So this is how we can think on various activities related to the vision mission. And as an university, we must understand that we cannot change the vision and mission, but we can change the activities. We can change our curriculum, which can be aligned with the vision and mission of the university, which can contribute to the vision and mission of the university. And that also we can measure. Measurement is very important uh, because unless and until we measure it, all our efforts will go in vain. Because if we do not measure, we cannot check our performance, or we cannot say that a specific activity is contributing to the vision and mission statement of the university. So, measurement of the outcome is very important, and every organization or every department has to work on measurement of those activities, impact of those activities on the vision and mission statement. That is more important for every department. So, whatever we are doing, that has to be measured, because without measurement we cannot say that we are working towards achieving our vision and mission statements. So there should be some metric to measure this impact on the or the alignment of your activities to the vision and mission statement. So this is all about our vision mission statement and the alignment of vision mission statement. So if you go into the case summary, so the Green Valley University's case, which highlights the importance of vision mission alignment, whether they found that all their activities are not aligned with their vision mission. So they try to rectify that problem by identifying where are the problems, by going through all their audit process, and they came up with some solution. So they did, they created a team which worked on those processes and complete those tasks. They also this these steps also help them to improve the institutional commitment, stakeholders involvement, because they included their faculty members, they included students, they involved the industry people also, they involved NGOs for societal impact. So this is how they involved each and every stakeholder of that university, and they try to create a robust mechanism which is going to help them uh, to achieve their organizational or university's vision and mission statement. So this is the summary of the case which we have seen. So so far so good. Any questions on this? Any questions on this?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, so we'll take a short break of 5 minutes, and and then we'll start with the next topic of smart goals. Fine.
करना वीडियो आपको
फुलच आहे तरी विनाकारण डोकं खाते.
So shall we start? Shall we start the session?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So, our next topic is related with the SMART goal setting and problem solving framework for higher educational institutes. Till now, we have seen that how vision mission has to be aligned with the departmental objectives and what could be the various problems which we may face during the alignment of objectives and how to overcome those problems with the help of these various steps which we used to take for alignment of our objectives with the vision mission of the university. Now, next topic which we are going to cover is the SMART goal setting and problem solving framework for HEIs. In the previous topic, we discussed about how organizational objectives may misalign itself with the objectives of the universities or vision mission of the universities. Now, as a leader of I hope there are many people who are at leadership positions in their respective departments. So while designing the goal, they need to focus on uh, a keyword called SMART that we will see, and how that SMART goal has to be set for the organization, and how to solve the problems with the help of various framework that we will cover under this session. So in this session, we are going to first of all understand what is the goal setting and problem solving, and why these are essential for strategic decision making, which we are going to see in the later part. How these goal setting and problem solving help in strategic decision making, that also we will cover. We will go into the details of SMART goals, which provides a structured approach in achieving the outcomes. So whatever outcomes we are deciding for ourselves, these SMART goals helps us to align those objectives with the vision and mission statements of the university. Problem solving frameworks, we will see there are various problem solving frameworks which guides the departments or guides the team in going through various complex situations or challenges. So these three important factors we are going to cover under this session. So first of all, we must know that the SMART goal, what is SMART goal, that we must aware of, and based on that we must have a SMART goal for our university or department. So in SMART goal, S stands for specific. That means whatever goals we are setting, with those goals should be very clear and unambiguous. That means there should not be any vague statement or vague goals which may create ambiguity amongst its stakeholders. So whatever goals we are setting for the departments, which should be that those goals should be very clear and unambiguous, and which also tell us that what exactly we need to achieve from that particular goal. So the S in the SMART stands for specific. That means the goal has to be very specific, related with the achievement of it. Then we have measurable. M stands for measurable, and the goals which we are setting, that has a capacity to be measured. That means whatever progress which we are doing with the specific objectives, with that should be quantifiable with the metrics, like we have seen in the last slide of the previous session, in which we have seen there are some metrics, and there are certain numbers how we have achieved, how that organization, how that university has achieved those metrics. So whatever goals we are setting, that has to be a quantifiable metrics, and the milestones at various times, timeline, and that has to be achieved. So every objective has to have a timeline, and it should be measurable. Then it should be achievable. So no objective should be designed or defined in such a way that it cannot be achieved. So whatever, say for example, if you want to set an objective for your department, say for example, you need to have a 100% placement, 100% placement, which which can be achievable, but most of the time it is not achievable. So the the way you are going to develop the students, since the students are coming from different backgrounds, so there are certain challenges in achieving those objectives. So you can have the objectives in such a way that it can be achievable. Those objectives which we are setting, those are relevant to our university and department's vision and mission. So say for example, if a computer science department is defining any goal, so that has to be related with the computer science department, not the other department like physics and the other department like botany or zoology likewise. So the goal which a department sets, that has to be relevant with its department, as well as relevant, or that could contribute to the vision, university's vision and mission. The goal which we are setting, that has to be time bound. That means every goal which we are defining, that has a clear deadline. Within that deadline only that goal has to be achieved. So that is time bound. So if we follow this SMART rule, that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound rule for every goal, then it is rarely that you could misalign your goals with the organization's vision and mission, or university's vision and mission. So while creating or while defining our goals or objectives, we must follow this SMART rule, that is specific, measurable, and achievable, relevant, and time bound rule. Now there are some examples which I want to quote related with the SMART goal. So how the goal or how the objective should be defined for a specific department. So first example is increase student retention rate by 10% in the next academic year. So whatever intake your student intake your department is having, you should retain those students 10% in next academic year. Say for example, if you have intake of say 200 students, then the student retention should be at least 10% in the next academic year. So you can measure it, that this is the intake, and these many students have retained by the university department, so that you can measure it. So this is one example. Second example is launch 3 interdisciplinary courses by the end of current semester. So here you are giving a timeline that current end of the semester you are supposed to launch 3 interdisciplinary courses. So this is also a smart goal. Then train 80% of faculty in digital pedagogy within 6 months. So you have to work on that to achieve this goal. So again, you have to include almost 80% of your employee or faculty members in the training of digital pedagogy within 6 months. So you can plan accordingly, and you can create a session, sessions for these digital pedagogy training for at least 80% of your staff members. So this is another example. Reduce administrative errors by 25% through automation by next fiscal year, financial year. So you can reduce the administrative errors by having different types of information systems or automation in the various processes. So you can reduce those errors by at least 25% in the next financial fiscal year. So these are the some examples which give you enough idea about how to set goals with the help of SMART goal rule, which is smart enough in achieving those objectives. Then we'll come to the next part, that is the benefits of having such smart goal setting. So when you have the smart goal setting, ultimately you have a improved focus on and accountability. So once you have set these types of goals, so you are more focused on those targets. So it will give you a clear idea about how you are going to achieve that. And you can create a direction or create a plan for it to achieve those types of goals. And ultimately, since it is a smart goal, it is measurable, and you can fix the accountability of achieving those goals. Say, for example, if you want to set a goal like we have seen in the previous, that 25% administrative errors you want to reduce 25% of administrative errors. So you need to create a plan that how you are going to achieve that. That means you are going to implement some information system, or you can do some automation in the process, in various process. So to do that, you will decide who is going to responsible for doing that. So that person is accountable for that. Okay, so getting things done is the accountability is towards that particular person. So you can define you can have a focused plan of achieving those goal, and you can fix the accountability to a specific person or specific department to that the goal which you have set for. Then second, it also enhances motivation and engagement. So when you have created such types of goal which follows the SMART rule, which are achievable and time bound, which help you in boosting your motivation, because all of us would be working on that to achieve that goal. And since we have fixed the accountability, that then that means we have to work on that and we have to get the things done. So this also help in self motivation and engagement in the activity. These SMART goals helps us in improving our efficiency and productivity, because based on this we can prioritize all our activities, we can optimize our various resources, and we can check the progress. So all things which we are doing previously or without the SMART goals, which is very vague, now we are going to do it in a specific way, which help us in improving our efficiency and productivity. These SMART goals help in alignment with the strategic vision and mission, because we have seen that the SMART goals are very specific, very time bound, very achievable, measurable. So when you have such types of goals with you, which can help you in aligning your goals with the strategic vision and mission, because you can measure it with the strategic vision and mission, that whether your goal which you have set is achieving those vision and mission or not. Then while doing this, you may face lots of challenges. So you need to identify such key challenges of your department, and you have to work accordingly. So first of all, let us understand various key challenges faced for various departments, which includes declining enrollment. Nowadays, you must know that there are lots of private universities, there are lots of schools, are different institutions are opening with the help of various with the support of various initiatives like CSR universities, or backed by the industries. So universities are now facing declining enrollment and funding. This is one of the important challenge which we need to tackle. Then there are lots of technological changes happening in the world, and as a university, you must make sure that all your stakeholders are the technologically ready, or the students which are facing the world, that has those should be ready with the technological changes happening around the uh, across the globe. So these changes are also related with the technological changes in the various processes in the universities, which eases various processes within the organization or within the university. Adapting to the students' need, we must adapt to the students' requirement, because nowadays students are very smart due to the exposure to the various technologies. Students have become very smart, and we must have the curriculum related with the latest requirement of the industry, and the students as per the students' requirement. You must know that there are various technological changes happening in the world, and it is happening very fast, very quickly. So we must adopt those changes, and we must be onto our toes, so that we can train our students based on those changes. We must also ensure academic quality and rigor. This also becomes very challenging, because maintaining quality and rigorous academic environment, providing rigorous academic environment is very important for every university to sustain in the in this competitive era. So we must have we must ensure the quality education. We must ensure the academic rigor, so that student get best education, quality education from the university. Uh, we must also think on diversity, equity, and inclusion, because now there are lots of people who are coming into this area of teaching or providing imparting knowledge. We must think on the diversity, because people are coming from different places, and getting the education. So based on that, we must provide certain programs, certain courses, which help them to maintain the diversity, maintain the equity and inclusiveness amongst all the stakeholders. So when we are running different programs, we may face these problems. So we are facing declining enrollment. We are facing technological changes, and we have to work on those changes. we need to adopt the students' requirement and accordingly, create a syllabus for them. And we also should, focus on the academic quality and rigor that we are providing to the students. So these are some key challenges university face, and to come out of it, we must have these types of specific goals, these types of smart goals, which will help us in overcoming those issues and problems. Now let us understand how to solve these problems. So there are various ways of solving such types of problems or issues which we are facing. Those includes PDCA cycle, 5 whys, fishbone diagram, and continuous improvement. So these are few of the frameworks which we can use for the problem solving, which help us in improving ourselves and aligning ourselves to the university's vision and mission. So if you see, we have a PDCA cycle, we have 5 whys, we have fish bones. So these are various techniques through which we can solve those problems. Let us go into the details of each one of this and understand how this going to help us. So first is applying the 5 why problem solving technique. So let us understand that the problem is with the students' attendance. That students' attendance in the lectures has significantly decreased. That means students are not attending the classes, and this is the biggest concern for the university department. And we need to solve this problem. Now, to solve these problems, we must have asked these 5 questions, 5 why questions. So first is, why are students not attending the lectures? We must know, or we must ask this question to the students, that why are you not attending the classes, so that we can get some insights from those students, and we can try to rectify that problem. Then second why is, do they feel the lectures are not engaging or helpful? The second why we should ask, if they are saying that these are the reasons we are not attending, we should ask them, why are you not attending? Because of you are not engaged properly, or do you think that whether these classes are not helpful? Then we should ask why the teaching method is mostly one way. Like most of the universities following this type of teaching only, where the teacher come into the class and deliver the lecture and go away. So there is always one way communication or one way lecturing method. We should always have a participative class or participative lecture method, wherein there should not be a monologue. There should be a dialogue between the faculty member and the students. So this question also you should ask to the students, so that you can able to solve the problem. Then you should ask why lectures rely on traditional teaching methods. So like I said, there are lots of latest teaching pedagogy has introduced in many universities, like case studies, like flipped classrooms, like you have various activities, in-class activities, activities outside the classrooms. So teaching is not limited to the classroom nowadays. The teaching has to be experiential learning. The teaching has to be collaborative learning. The teaching has to be a two-way teaching. But there are certain problems also, like if we are having online type of class, then it becomes very difficult to have a dialogue, or difficult to have experiential learning. So in that case, it becomes very difficult. So you should try to plan the lectures in a such a way that the participants should be engaged enough to come to the class and attend your lectures. Then why haven't they received adequate training or incentives? You should also should ask this question to the students whether they have got enough training, or you should also ask this question to the teaching staff member also whether they are having training on those latest pedagogy or not, whether they are getting proper incentives or not. So these are also contributing to the low attendance of the students in the class. So these types of questions we should ask to the stakeholders, including the staff member as well as the student, so that you will come to know about the reasons, the different reasons why the attendance is declining in the classroom. So this is one way or one technique which can help you to identify the reason of a specific problem. Then we'll move to the next technique, that is PDCA cycle. That is plan, do, check, and act. So what exactly it does in this PDCA cycle? We identify problem and create an action plan. Now, once you have identified that problem, like for example, in the previous case, we have identified a problem that students' attendance is declining in the class. And with the help of 5 whys, we have identified that what are the reasons. Now, once you have done that, you can have a PDCA cycle. That is, you can create a plan to overcome that problem. So you have identified a problem and you have created an action plan to overcome that problem. Then we must implement that plan. Merely creating plan is not enough. Generally, we do lots of planning. So for example, we identify that students are not scoring good marks in a specific subject. So we generally what is our practice? We identify slow learner, fast learner, average learner, and we try to give them some assignment. Now, just creating assignment and giving those assignment to these students is not enough. We need to check whether that is working or not. So we must implement those plans with a small scale. So you can, it's like a sample testing. So you can, pick few students and we can give that to the students, or you can work it in a specific classroom. And once it is checked, and once once we evaluate the result, and we come to know that yes, this is working, and there is improvisation in the class attendance, say for example, in that problem. So you can use the same plan at a larger scale. You can use it in different classrooms, and ultimately you can use it in the entire department, and subsequently you can implement it at the university level. So plan, do, check, and act. This cycle is very interesting cycle, where we identify the problem, we create plan, we implement at the small sample size, we evaluate the result, and we check whether it is successfully implemented, or whether it is giving us the linkages between your objectives with the university's mission and mission. Then you can standardize that solution across the departments. So this is how you can use this cycle to implement any solution which we have identified in the previous slide. So this is another method of solving the problem. Then we have fishbone diagram concept, in which this diagram gives us enough idea about how to rectify a problem or what can cause that particular issue. So if we have a problem of low attendance, what is contributing to what are the different contributing factors which are leading to the low attendance? So that we can do with the help of fishbone diagram. Now, what fishbone diagram does is, this is like this, in which there are various factors involved in it, and those factors are causing the effect of the problem. Okay, so you may have people involved in that, you may have different equipment involved, you may have various policies, various procedures which are contributing to the that particular problem. So fishbone diagram helps us in identifying root cause of the problem, which we can break down the entire causes into the people, processes, and other systems. And based on that, we can identify that these are the root causes of a specific problem. This is a structured approach, which is very scientific approach, and which helps us in deeply understanding the complex challenges, and which also help us in developing the solution for that. Once you have identified the root cause, we can work on those root causes, and we can find out the solution for that problem. So let us have an example that if you have a low admissions, so what are the different factors contributing to the low admissions? Like, for example, there could be reasons from the program's point of view, that if your department has very limited variety of programs, or your programs are outdated programs, which may cause the low admission. You may have a marketing strategy wherein you have very low outreach. So as a university, if you are not reaching to the students, or if you have a ineffective marketing strategy to come up with your customers, that is students in this case, that can contribute to your low admissions. If your in terms of cost, if you have a high tuition fee, or if you have very few scholarship or low scholarships, that also contribute to the low admissions. Again, if your university or department has a poor reputation, then also that can contribute to the low admission. So when we have a problem like this, that the university or the department is having low admissions, so we can create this fishbone diagram, and which through which we can brainstorm at various levels which are contributing to the low admissions, and based on that we can define these are the problems, or these are the areas where we should look on. Once we have identified these are the root causes of low admissions, we can work on that. We can revise the syllabus, we can introduce new programs, industry-based programs, so that we can have a better admissions. We can define various marketing strategies to reach to the maximum number of students, so that they get aware of our university and try to focus a specific group of people or demographic area you can have, and accordingly you can focus on that. Since you have identified that the cost can be a high tuition fee, can be a reason for the low admission, you can work on how we can decide the tuition, or how we can reduce the tuition fee of the a specific course, so that students can get admitted. And another important, like here it is mentioned, that reputation. So we need to think on building reputation for our department, building reputation for our university through different means, like having MOUs with NGOs or having collaboration with various industries, so that people can feel that yes, there is a presence of this university and which can improve your reputation. So once you have identified this, you can have remedy on those problems. So this is how fishbone diagram helps us in identifying various root causes. Then once we have done that, there is always scope of improvement for any activity which we do. And we must think on continuous improvement, because no activity or nothing is perfect for us. We need to continuously improve. So we cannot say in nowadays that this is the perfect solution for a specific problem. So we need to continuously improve ourselves. We need to continuously improve various processes. We need to continuously improve uh, ourselves, so that the outcome which we are measuring, that has to be again aligned with the uh, university's vision and mission. So by having these smart goal settings and setting of all types of goals and having these types of problem solving frameworks like PDCA and fishbone diagrams and all, we can the universities can stay agile and responsive to evolve various types of challenges. Agile means it should be flexible enough to make the changes in the various processes, make the changes in the procedures, uh, which help them to overcome those problems. This continuous improvement also helps us in foster a growth mindset among the faculty members and staffs, wherein we continuously thinking of improving ourselves. So ultimately, we are thinking of our growth, and then subsequently growth of the department and university. So we should continuously refine the strategies, as I said in the beginning, that we always think of having continuous improvement in various areas, and we can amplify the successes. We can check how the success is reflecting our goal into achieving those goals, and this also inspire a sense of ownership, sense of purpose of having in that university or having in the department. So continuous improvement is very much essential for every department or every stakeholders, because this is going to help us in becoming more and more perfect or near to the perfect. Now, to have the implementation framework, how we are going to implement these types of frameworks. So to do that, we must have a cross-functional team, like we have seen in the vision mission misalignment, wherein every department is working, every department was working in isolation for the Green Valley University. So what they did was they created a cross-functional team which are specifically working on various types of goals or various types of achieving various types of outcomes. So creating a cross-functional team is a major part for any university to align all the departmental objectives with the university's goal. Then whatever decisions we are going to take, that has to be backed by the data. So all the decisions we are taking, that has to be data informed. Say for example, if we are reviving our syllabus or revising our syllabus, so the revision should be based on the data which we are collecting from students and other stakeholders like industry and all. So, we cannot take the decisions like yeah, this university is providing this syllabus, so we should include this into our syllabus. No, because every university is placed at different location and their vision mission is different and their program structure is different. So you need to focus on your student and the students and the other stakeholders, what they are thinking about students progress, and based on that you have to take decisions. So whatever decisions you are taking at department level, that has to be taken with the help of data. We cannot take decisions in vague or in without backing of a data. Once you have that, you can strategically align your objectives with the university's objectives, so that you can monitor those activities and you can measure those activities whether that are contributing to the university's vision and mission, and that you are continuously monitoring and iterate. So this is a continuous process. This is a cycle in which we are continuously monitoring all activities, and we are checking whether whether the activities which we are doing, that is aligned with the department goal as well as with the university's vision and mission. And if not, then we have to iterate the process. Again, we have to change the various factors within the processes, and then again we have to come into the alignment part and we have to continuously monitor. So this is how you can implement the framework which will help to achieve the measurement of university's vision and mission. So while doing this, you may come across various obstacles, and those obstacles includes resistance to change. So any change you want to do, there are certain set of people who are who resist these changes. So to avoid that, you must engage those people who are directly or indirectly affected with the change. You must communicate the benefits of having the change. Say, for example, if you are, if you are changing a syllabus of a particular program, we must, discuss with the students as well as other stakeholders like industry, and based on their feedback, we must create a syllabus, and we must, tell them that this is the syllabus which we have designed based upon your feedback, and this is going to benefit to the students. So whatever changes we are doing, that has to be communicated to all stakeholders. We cannot have a change and we cannot impose a change to the stakeholders. So first of all, whatever changes we are doing, that has to be communicated to the stakeholders. We should communicate the benefits of those changes to the stakeholders so that there should not be any problem while implementation part. Then we may come across certain resource constraints, since we are bound to certain rules and regulations. So we have certain constraints as a faculty member or as a staff member of the university. So we must prioritize our tasks, we must prioritize our activities, and we must optimize whatever resources we are having through the various types of improvements. So we can improve our system so that you can maximize the utilization of resources, which can remove the constraints of resources. So there are certain challenges which we may come across, but which those challenges which which are coming into our way, we have to overcome those challenges. We have to find out ways to overcome those challenges. Instead of working in the isolation, we always work, or we always think on having collaborations, which will help us in understanding the problem in different perspective, and which any problems arises, we can brainstorm it, and we can find out better solutions with the help of our colleagues. This also helps us in data sharing, aligning aligning different departments' efforts, and which helps us in maximizing the impact of our activities on the goals which we have set. So there might be challenges you may face while working on different types of problems, but we need to overcome those challenges, and we need to always think on the activities which are aligning to our institutional goal as well as the university goal, or university's vision and mission. So this is how we can set our SMART goals. We can utilize various frameworks to implement those goals, and if any obstacle comes, we can overcome those obstacles with the help of various various activities, like engaging the stakeholders, optimizing various resources, and having cross-functional or cross-department collaborations. So this is all about the SMART goals. So we will take a short break of 2-3 minutes, and we'll come to the last part. Will that be okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will be meeting again within 3 to 4 minutes.
अलग अलग से
So welcome back, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah. So we have gone through 2 points, 2 important points. That is vision, mission alignment, and smart goal and framework for implementation of those goals. Now we'll come to the last, that is third unit, which is in which we are going to talk about the leaderships, strategic leadership, which we need to undergo. And strong leadership is a crucial for the success and growth of the university. Uh, in this part, we are going to focus on leadership decisions, which we made, which we do in the within the university departments or schools, which have a broader strategic implications. This will explore key strategies and principles that university leaders can apply to navigate the unique challenges and opportunities within the academics. The goal is just to analyze what we have done, but why it is done and how it is affecting the academic environment that we are going to uh, study in this. We will discuss all these points in this session. So let me share the screen. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in this last session, we are going to understand the leadership decisions and how these leadership decisions are very effective as far as the departments and university schools are concerned. So first of all, the strategic decisions the leadership takes at various levels of department, like these types of decisions generally taken by the head of the department or the program coordinators or the leaders which responsible for various activities. Now there is a very much importance of these leaderships in the academic environment, if you see. So first is the leadership which we are setting for various departments. Uh, those leadership should have a proper vision of their departments or various programs or whatever into whatever they are into the position, and they should have a proper direction of how they are going to achieve the objectives and the goals set themselves for that particular department. Uh, these leadership should have also look after the resource management, because as a university department or at any kind of a leadership position, you should have a resource management ability, because you may not get all the resources which you require, but you have to manage those resources, you have to optimize those resources. So that is why it is important for every leadership to have these types of skills. And you also required to be have a talent development within your department, so that your department can shine at the university level, and you could achieve the various goals set for yourself and the department. So this is why the leadership is very important, and every leadership should possess these types of skills which help them to improve their activities, to improve their goals, and to help them in aligning their goals with the vision and mission of the university. Now, like universities facing lots of challenges, similarly department also or university leaders also faces lots of challenges. So let us understand those challenges and let us understand how the decision making help them to overcome those challenges, or what are the different decision making they have to do at various levels. So first challenge they are facing is balancing priorities. As you know that university leaders are having different types of responsibilities with them. So they have their own department's decision making, as well as they have to follow certain rules and regulations, designed by the university. Along with this, these leaders also get some additional responsibility from the university level. And if you have such types of various activities lined in front of you, then you have to balance the priorities of various activities, because you have to work for your department, as well as you have to work for the other leadership positions which have been given by the university. So balancing these activities or balancing these priorities is one of the biggest challenge university leader faces. Then these university leaders always have some budgetary constraints. Like everybody knows that every university is having some budgets for every activity. Now, based on that, you have to work. So within that limit only, you have to uh, run all your activities. Now, as a university leader, you are facing such types of budgetary constraints, and you need to. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Right. So there are certain budgetary constraints also, which
कोकोनट वाटर आहे की नाही
Roll number 56. Please mute yourself. Roll number 56.
fine. Okay. So there are some budgetary constraints, and these constraints you have to consider, and accordingly, the university leaders has to work on and adapting to changes. So whatever changes they want to decide for the organization, and whatever changes university imposes on the various departments. See, the university leaders' job is to get those changes adopted within the university or within the department. So these are the the basic challenges faced by the university leaders, and they have to overcome these challenges, and they have to take various decisions while facing those challenges. And those decisions are specifically strategic decisions, because that will lead to the or that has impact on the alignment of your goals onto the vision and mission of the university. So as a university leader, or as a leader of a specific department or a specific function, you need to develop vision and strategic plan for your for the department or the activity. And these includes the strategic plan which you are going to have or you are going to create must develop must develop in a such a way that uh, these plans should contribute to the university's vision and mission, because ultimately whatever we are doing, that has to be connection with the university's vision and mission. And to do that, we need to have a collaborative environment, so that whatever activities which we are performing, that has to be collectively done and measured, and their outcome should be aligned with the university's vision and mission. So while doing this collaborative environment or while working in the collaborative environment, we should always promote the interdisciplinary collaboration. That means if, say, for example, if you are in a specific department, like say, for example, you are working as a HOD of physics department, so you should have interdisciplinary collaboration with the other departments like chemistry or computer science or mathematics, so that whatever collaborative work you are doing, that uh, within that environment, you are sharing lots of information, sharing lots of data, which is going to contribute to the organizational objective or university's objectives. And this also help us to thinking out of the box, because there are lots of people who are involved from different disciplines, will give you lots of inputs on specific problems which if you come across. So this collaborative environment always help us in achieving lots of goals which we have decided for ourselves. Then empower shared governance. This collaborative environment gives us, like I said, you can share lots of information, and you can have shared governance uh, through this, which you can empower yourself and your team members under this collaborative environment. And once you have done this, you can celebrate, lots of successes which you have, because when you work in collaboration, the chances of getting success are more, because you are working with different people with a different mindset, and which contribute maximum to uh, your problems or your goals. So this is how the collaborative environment helps us in getting more output from the various activities. So as a university leader, you should you should be able to provide such types of collaborative environment, which is going to help you in longer run. Now, as a leader, you should also promote your faculty and staff development, because uh, you know just assigning the task to the faculty members and getting things done from the staff is not enough. You should always think of promoting your faculty members and staff, developing your faculty members and staff, so that you can take your department to the next level and get maximum alignment of your activities to the uh, university's vision and mission. So you should always, as a leader, you should support the professional development of all your employees, all your subordinates. That includes your staff as well as faculty members. And also you should have some mentorship programs where you should create various mentors to support the various staff members. Like for example, you can have a mentor, as you can create mentors for your assistant professor, associate professors, so that under the guidance of professors. So if you are creating mentor professor as a mentor to various assistant and associate professors, so these professors may guide these assistant and associate professors at various levels, and understand their problems, or give them the suggestions, provide them some solutions at various levels. So this is going to help uh, to the team management, or this is going to help the university leaders a lot, because you are again here, the collaboration comes into the picture, where you are working in teams, working in groups, and you are developing your team members also. So this also help you in the achieving your departmental goal. Then, while navigating various types of resource allocation, you need to take lots of decision. Uh, in the previous slides, we have seen that one of the biggest challenge in front of university leader is you know, resource constraints or managing resources. So, as a leader, you have to take lots of decisions while allocating various types of resources. So, we'll see one by one. Like first resource which we understand is funding, that is monetary resources. So you need to take lots of decisions at this level also, funding at various activities, various programs, various courses. So you need to take decisions on how to utilize those funds, and how this is going to contribute to the objective of your department. So you have to prioritize, and accordingly you have to utilize those funds. So this is one resource which every university leader has to manage properly based upon the various priorities. Then you have to manage your infrastructure also. You have, as a university leader, you have lots of infrastructure available with you, and for different programs or for different activities you require infrastructure. So you need to take the decisions of allocating those infrastructures to various activities. So those decisions also you need to take. Then the third allocation, resource allocation, which we need to do is talent. Because as a leader, you have a team, working for your department, and it's your duty to identify the talent amongst your team members, and accordingly you have to allocate various types of activities to those subordinates. So mapping the talent with the various activities which you are going to perform within your organization, that is also very important part, because you should always think of having right person for a right activity. If you have not done this kind of alignment, then if you have given assignment to the wrong person or wrong the the team member who is not capable of performing that task, then ultimately you are going to face the problem. So that is why managing such types of talent is also an important decision you have to take while working in the department. As a university leader, you also have to enhance the student engagements and their success. And you should be doing this with the help of supportive, by giving inclusive learning environment to them, so that students are engaged in the class activities, students are engaged in the other activities of the department, excuse me, and they get the success out of it. So here also you need to take lots of decision, that what kind of programs or what kind of courses you have to run for your students. What are the different activities which are contributing to achieving those courses and programs, that you have to consider. And based on that, you have to support your students at each and every level, so that they can get maximum out of the activities which you have decided for themselves. And you have to, as a leader, you have to create a learning environment wherein the students get maximum out of the resources available for themselves. And this you can do with the help of data-driven strategy. Data-driven strategy includes how you are going to implement these activities. So to implement those activities, you need to have a lots of data associated with it, and you have to take decisions based on the data only. So as a leader, you have to think on enhancing students' engagement and success within your department or within your area, or within your umbrella, that you have to make sure that. Then as a leader, you also have to respond to the external pressures and trends. So, since you would be at the leadership position, you have lots of pressures associated with within the organization as well as outside the organization, and you have to tackle those pressures and trends, and you have to come out of those challenges. So, first and important pressure or trends which feels is demographic shifts. So, since you are working at a specific area or specific university, there are certain pressures related with the demographics of that university. You have to meaningfully tackle those demographic shifts. The shifts can be, anything, political shifts or the shifts within the university. So there is lots of pressure uh, on the university leaders while working in the university during those types of shifts, and you have to tackle those shifts very carefully, because ultimately you have authority to run your department under these circumstances, and you have to you are responsible for whatever happens within the department. So whatever demographic shifts happens or changes happens, you need to tackle those changes, or you need to absorb those pressures and work accordingly. Then in the rapid technological changing environment, you also need to take lots of decisions as far as technological advancements are concerned, and you need to work on various types of technological advancements within the organization, and you have to take lots of decisions based on that. So this also creates lots of pressure on you, that because whether the university, whether the department in which you are working in, that is able to cope up with the technological advancement or not. That pressure is always be there on your on you as a leader of that particular department. So you need to focus on these technological advancements also, and accordingly you have to take the decisions. Since you are working with the industry also, so there is always industry partnerships which you need to do, and there is always a collaboration with the industry which helps your department or which helps your activity to align with your university's goal and object, mission. So while working in these types of environment, you feel lots of pressures, you feel lots of changes in the environment, and you have to respond it very carefully, so that whatever responsibility is having, for you related with the department or related with
मी काय फार कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये नव्हतो मी काय फार कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये नव्हतो ग
any academic job, that you have to respond it very carefully. Now, while working as a leader, you need to have some ethical consideration also. You should always be transparent in whatever activity you are doing. You should be always you should always show the transparency in those activities. And since you are the leader of that particular department or of that activity, you are held accountable for whatever happening within that department. So that sense of accountability, sense of responsibility you should have, and that comes with the transparency in the activities which you are performing. As a leader, you should give equal consideration to all the team members, and you should have an inclusive policy, so that all your departments, all the staff members of your departments are included in the decision making, and ultimately they supports whatever you are doing within the organization or the department. The activity which you are doing should be sustainable and should have social impact. So as a leader, you should think about the activities or the goals which you have set for your department. That has to be sustainable and that has to have and social impact on it. So these are some ethical consideration you should have in your leadership so that that will maximize your reputation within the organization or within the university. So let us have a case study and then we will conclude the session. See, this case study is of faculty restructuring at the Sarvodaya University. Again, I am here not taking a real name of the university, so hypothetical name I have taken, but the case is real. So as a head of the department, they have to do some faculty restructuring at the university of Suryodaya University. So the background is there was a high faculty attrition in the School of Science of that university. So Sarvodaya University has different schools, and one of the school is School of Science, and they have very high faculty attrition rate. And they need to take decisions on that because as a HOD of that department, what decisions they have to take. The leader of that department, HOD of that department, took some decisions like the HOD has taken decision like merging overlapping departments. They have merged the overlapping department like there were the other departments of various subjects like they have a school of mathematics, they have school of science, they have a school of actuarial science. So what they did was these three departments which are overlapping because all three departments, department of means school of science, school of actuarial science, and school of mathematics, all three are basically a part of a science department. So what they did is they merged these departments together and they reassigned teaching loads because School of Science, they had a very small department and they merged all these three departments together and they reassigned the teaching loads and they incentivize the research. So whatever research is being carried out in those departments, they incentivize those research. So what action they did was they introduced faculty workload policy. So based upon, since they overlapped, they merged overlap departments. So the workload policy also has workload of those faculty members also decreased drastically. And they offered some sabbatical leaves and all. They revised their appraisal systems so that faculty may retain within that department. So these are the few actions they have taken, and all these actions are taken by the head of the department at the leadership level. And outcome of this was a 50% reduction in the attrition rate. So whatever attrition rate they were facing, they reduced it to 50%, and due to which also providing incentives to the research helped them to increase in the research publication. So this was the case of faculty restructuring, which has been solved at the department level, and department head of that school was responsible for taking all these decisions like merging of overlapping department, assigning the teaching loads, providing incentives. So all these decisions contributed in reducing the attrition rate of that department, and which also helped them additionally in research publication. So this is how you need to take as a leader, you need to take lots of decisions at this strategic level. So let's conclude whatever we have discussed throughout this session. So first, in the first session, first part of the session, we have gone through a well-aligned mission sets for the organization or the university, which gives us a direction on how we have to proceed for the various activities. The SMART goals helps us focused on the various activities, and the robust frameworks ensure we make a thoughtful, inclusive, and impactful decision. So, to take such types of decision, we must have a robust framework, and if we take decisions within that framework, then ultimately we are going to get the benefit out of it. So, at the last, strategic planning, it is not a document, it is a habit, it is a mindset, it is a culture, and it is a continuous process. So with this, I'll conclude my session. I thank all the participants for giving kind attention to all the topics which I discussed here. I would also like to thank Dr. Sucheta Yambal for giving me this opportunity to deliver the session on the strategic decision making for the university leadership. So thank you one and all.
Thank you very much, sir, for wonderful session.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So if anyone has any question, I'm ready to answer those questions.
Yes, sir. Sir, I Dr. Shaheen Parveen. I want to ask you one question. You had delivered very details in about the NAC accreditations and leadership qualities. I ask one question, sir. How does the effective leadership balance the quality enhancement or initiative with the budget constant in the context of the NAC accreditations? That is a very important, sir. How we provide the budget and how it will be the constant in the context of the NAC.
Yes, sir. Now again, it is as a leader at a leadership position, if you have a budget constraint and resource constraints, sometimes it becomes very difficult to take different types of decisions. So what you have to do is, again, as I said in the beginning, that you need to prioritize all your activities, and based on those activities, you have to utilize your budget. Say for example, if you are working in a department and you have to carry out certain activities and which require certain amount of budget, and if that activity is directly contributing to the alignment of your vision, mission, or your, say for example, NAC, for the NAC purpose, if you are doing that, so you have to prioritize those activities and you have to utilize those budgets. So decision making is completely based on how much important that activity is and how you are going to look to those activities as far as different accreditation is concerned, or different goals are concerned, or objectives are concerned. So you need to prioritize. So prioritization is very important for leadership position, that to which activity we have to give which kind of priority, and accordingly we have to utilize the budget. I know there are budget constraints because budget comes from the university officials and we have to stick to it, but still we have to manage. So that is the beauty of or that is the work of leadership, that you
Leadership.
have to utilize your resources.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for your suggestions.
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody want to ask the question? If not, can I proceed the vote of thanks?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I, Dr. Shaheen Parveen, Assistant Professor, Maulana Azad National Urdu University, College of Teacher Education, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, Aurangabad. On behalf of all the participants and organizer of short-term course, UGC Mission Malya Teacher Training Center, Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, are immensely thankful to Dr. Abhjeet Thakur sir, senior professor, very experienced personality, and exceptional scholars and dedicated educators, faculty member of Shri Balaji University, Pune, for delivering such wonderful lectures on the topic strategic planning and decision making in education. सर का जो पूरे 3 घंटे से जो सेशंस सुन रहे हैं और हम उससे फ़ायदा उठा रहे हैं, सर का डेडिकेशंस देख के मुझे एक कोट्स बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है सर के लिए। मैं सर की पर्सनैलिटी पे ये कहना चाहूँगी, द बेस्ट वे टू प्रेडिक्ट योर फ्यूचर इज़ टू क्रिएट इट। सर का जो एक्सपीरियंस था, उन्होंने इस लेक्चर्स में बिल्कुल अपना और हम डाला है इसके अंदर और ये चीज़ बताई क्योंकि एवरी इंस्टीट्यूशन गो थ्रू द नेक और हमें बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ इस लेक्चर से। तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि इट इज़ माय प्रिविलेज टू प्रपोज द वोट ऑफ थैंक्स फॉर सच अ वंडरफुल सेशन एंड सच अ personality. And this session was very informative, and we are all really enlightened by your knowledge, sir. Your sessions on vision, mission, alignment was not only insight but also deeply inspiring. We sincerely inspiring and appreciate the clarity with which you explain the importance of aligning vision and mission, the concept of a smart goal and benefit of a smart goal setting, and also focus on the critical role of leaderships in making the effective decisions. Sir, your practical guidance on identifying and correcting the misalignment as well as the step-by-step process of achieving the institutional goal was incredibly valuable. We are especially grateful for your suggestions on implementing alignment strategies in real setting, PDCA cycle, on your emphasizing and how these efforts can support your journey towards the NAC accreditations was truly impactful. Your words have motivated us to reflect, act, and move forward with improve the clarity and purposes how to achieve our institution vision and missions. Thank you once again for generously sharing your knowledge, time, and experiences with us. And this session was really helpful, interesting, and excellent. And this will be beneficial for all participants for further academic journey. Once again, thank you so much for delivering the wonderful session, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
sir.
Thank you for kind words, ma'am.
Okay, sir. I would like to express the humble thanks to torch barrier of this short-term course, our respected director, Professor Dhanshri Mahajan sir, Coordinator Abdul Rafi sir, Suchitara Yambal madam, and we also extend our heartfelt thanks to our dedicated technical supporter and attendance in charge Gaurav sir for this constant support throughout the sessions. Thank you all and all for listening me patiently. Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Sir,
Yes.
can you take your phone number? Because I am
Yeah,
also
yeah.
the NICA coordinator. If any time I want your help, I will contact you definitely, sir.
Yeah, I'm writing in the chat box, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your
So
cooperation.
it's a 9823-583-222.
Okay, sir.
So I have written in the chat box, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.